Think back to the beginning of the year. Do you remember how new it felt on January 1st? You had a vision, you had big dreams, everything and anything was possible. How did you feel? And how do you feel right now? Take a pause. I can wait for you. Pause the video if you have to. Okay, so at the time of recording this video, we are weeks away from the end of the year. It's all going down. And when you think about your vision that you had at the beginning of the year and you think about where you're at right now, you probably feel one of three things. First, you might feel disappointed because that vision was so big and so grand and so clear, but you just got overwhelmed because the overwhelm is real, is it not? But the second thing you might feel is you might feel, man, we just blew through those goals. We just crushed that vision. It was crazy. Could we have done more? I'm guessing a minority of you might fall into a third category, and the third category is this. You did exactly what you set out to do, nothing more, nothing less, and you fulfilled your potential completely. But I think that's a minority. Which one are you? Drop it in the comments. But here's the thing, clarity is key. So in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through a one-sentence plan that gives you that clarity that you and I both need so much so that we don't lose our vision in the midst of the overwhelm, because let's face it, overwhelm is coming, it is constant, it is here, right? How clear are you right now on what you want, why you want it, and when you want it? Especially if you're a business owner, this is super important. If you're not clear, how will your team be clear? How will your staff be clear? Clarity starts with the owner, with the founder. It starts with you, it starts with me. Without a clear and compelling vision of where we want to go, we're gonna have a hard time convincing others to come along with us, much less convince ourselves that this is worth all the work, all the pain, all the overwhelm, all the extra that we're gonna go through to go get it. All right, so the one sentence plan, it's actually the mission statement format from How to Grow Your Small Business, which I run a weekly mastermind on every Monday, twice a week. It's free and the link is in the description. But honestly, mission statement has a lot of baggage because you've probably had a lot of trash mission statements in your life. So let's just call it a one sentence plan, because that's what it really is. It's a plan that you will be able to get done, that will work, and that will work for you. Here's the best part. It's really deep, it's really powerful, but putting it together is actually super simple. I'm gonna walk you through the business version, but if you want a life version of this too, it actually works more or less the same way. If you comment life, I'll send you the link. For the business, it sounds like we will accomplish what, by when, because of why. Let me break that down. All right, first of all, what are we going to accomplish? What is it that we really want? And for your business, I want you to think of 3 economic money-making objectives, because if you don't make money, is it really a business? So specific is terrific, and we really want to go after specifics. So what's the what that I am working with? Here we go. We will sell 3 seats to our luxury business retreat in Costa Rica in 2025. We will sell 12 premium coaching and consulting seats, and we will invite and have 48 guests at our free small business growth group mastermind by the end of the year, December 31st, 2024, because we can change the world when we serve and equip small business owners. I got carried away. I gave you the when and the why, but that's a perfect segue to when. Why do we need to include a when? Because when you include a when, which is crazy grammar, but when you do that, it creates a sense of urgency. Speaking of which, I got somewhere to be. Buckle up, baby. So we can be safe. Way too much Dora the Explorer in my life. I forget so many things when I don't put them in my calendar. And that's why a date is important. It creates clarity by creating urgency, especially for me as an ADHD-ish type of person. Those deadlines are key for me. The real genius of this little one sentence plan is that it is a story. Good stories invite us in and get us invested in the ending. I've been watching a little bit of The Penguin here and there on HBO Max. It is a perfect example of this because every story, every episode ends with some terrific, urgent thing that needs to be done by the end of the episode or he will die. That's why they call it must-watch TV. I was on the edge of my seat. I couldn't stop watching. Why? Because you were so invested. And when you write a mission statement like this, when you write this one-sentence plan, it gets you invested. There's one last critical piece that you need to get totally invested in this plan. Real quick, before I get to that, if you are a small business owner, oh man, we are in a little bit of traffic. If you are a small business owner, this is a key piece of the leadership playbook in the consulting plan that I give to my paid clients. I'm giving it to you for free. That being said, I got one more fantastic thing to give to you for free. Have you got my free business report yet? So there are 6 critical points of failure that keep businesses from going fast and far. But your business can go fast and far if you get these things right. But how do you know where you actually stand and what those failure points actually are? Take my free assessment and get your report. It's personalized, individualized for your business, and it will tell you exactly where you stand with each of those 6 points. And like I said, it's totally free. So if you want the free report, drop the word report in the comments. And by the way, if you've never met me, I'm Oyama. I help small business owners grow their businesses, and I help content creators grow their channels and grow businesses out of their channels. If you're still with me, you're probably getting value, so just like and subscribe, because if you liked this episode, there are 2 more pieces that I'm going after right after this video, and you don't want to miss them. So going back to where we started, we will accomplish what by when because of why. The what is essential because it creates clarity. The when is essential because it creates urgency. These 2 things get us crazy invested in this mini story that we're creating in our one-sentence plan. And when we're invested, we are going to do everything we can to participate and see that story through to its end. Because unlike the shows we watch on TV, we are in control. We are doing the thing. And that brings me to the why. We will do this. Why? Because of why. And that is essential because it creates destiny. Destiny. No, for real, a sense of destiny is essential. In his super famous TED Talk, and it was like maybe one of the very first super viral TED Talks ever in the world, on the internet, Simon Sinek, New York Times bestselling author, says, people do not buy what you do, they buy why you do it. They don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Companies that win have a terrific reason why. And actually, that's what they talk about in their marketing, in their messagings. Channels that win on YouTube have a deep and powerful reason why they exist. And you and me, friend, if we're going to win in business and in life, we need a very strong, a very potent reason why. And we should be able to boil it down to something real short. The what, the when, and the why can't be too long because we need to be able to remember it. Why do we need to be able to remember it? Because if we forget it, are you gonna get it done? No, you forgot. So that's why we gotta keep it short, tight, punchy, potent, powerful. Boom chicka boom boom. And don't take yourself too seriously. Have fun with it. So how do you create a one-sentence plan for your business and your life that will encourage you, get you invested to get stuff done? Include a what that creates clarity, include a when that creates urgency, and create a why that gives you a sense of destiny about it all. Here's the thing though, here's the problem. It's not just about calling your shot. Calling your shot is essential, but in order to make that shot, I'm mixing my metaphors here. I think that would probably be like this. In order to make that shot that you just called, you're gonna need to be something and you're gonna need to do something. That's exactly what I am going to be talking about in my next video right here. So click right next to my rearview mirror and you will be magically transported there. And I will see you in that video.